And now to more of our coverage of Hurricane Idalia. Next weather meteorologist KC Sherman is here with the latest on the storm and a look at our local weather. Casey.
Yeah, the Keys continue to remain under at least the lower Keys, those coastal flood warnings. Thankfully, low tide for Key West coming up around 2 p.m. So they should start to see some improvements, especially as Idalia now continues to race away from South Florida. It's now beginning to exit the state, taking most of the rain, the wind with it. But one of the threats we will continue to monitor, at least for the Big Bend, is that ongoing potential for storm surge with those winds still coming up out of the southwest and pushing that water on shore. It's going to keep those waters from receding, at least in that area of Florida. Heavy rain now pushing into areas of Georgia. We've been dealing with ongoing flood warnings there, along with what was a flash flood warning, flash flood emergency, excuse me, out towards Valdosta. And with that, we continue to also deal with some of those gusty winds at the moment, with winds gusting between 40 to 50 miles per hour. This is a much weaker system now with 85-mile-per-hour max sustained winds. It is a Category 1 hurricane. Nevertheless, though, still bringing those impacts widespread into parts of Georgia, the southeast, up through the Carolinas as we head through the remainder of the day today and also into tomorrow before it then eventually starts to exit out towards sea. So here is that latest forecast cone. Moves into the Carolinas heading into late tonight. Will be weakening into a tropical storm. Emerges out over the Atlantic heading into Thursday afternoon and Friday, where it's going to continue to meander out near Bermuda, heading towards the upcoming weekend. We have been tracking some models at least earlier this week showing some kind of loop back around. I'm happy to say that at least right now is no longer a solution. After kind of meandering out closer to the Bermuda area, it does look like this is going to be picked up and pushed back out to sea. Locally, we've been dealing with still another windy day, and yes, we are tracking some showers and thunderstorms racing through the area. These are moving at a pretty quick pace here at around 40 miles per hour. We've seen the bulk of it, at least at the very moment, up through Broward County right now. A couple of showers around the Hollywood area. We have this one particular stronger shower that's been producing some lightning, along with what's likely some gusty winds coming from this one out near Davie, passing just off to now the east of Weston. It's heading quickly to the northeast, so heads up for Tamarack that should be heading into your area within about the next 10 to 11 minutes. Down through the Keys, they've been dealing with some gusty winds, and we've also begun to see those winds pick up here across the metro area. That's where we actually have wind advisories in effect through the day today, at least through 7 p.m. with gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. So we'll continue with these gusty bands of rain. That'll be a possibility as we head through the remainder of today. Those winds gusting between 30 to 40 miles per hour. Notice as we enter tonight, a couple more passing showers will be a possibility. Tomorrow we still have enough moisture trailing from Idalia to allow for what's still going to be some scattered storms. That's going to be the case through Friday, though those winds at least are going to start to lighten up. That'll be for Thursday and also through your Friday afternoon, and that'll actually be replaced with some big time heat. Keep in mind, not only will temperatures warm, but we're also going to be looking at all that tropical moisture, keeping our humidity very high. So we may have to talk about some heat advisories being issued down the road. Thursday, Friday, we're actually going to get a degree shy within those records. So hot, humid with some scattered storms for Thursday and Friday. But I will say it looks like some models are showcasing some nice dry air moving in actually on the backside of Idalia as that continues to depart beginning this weekend. So rain chances will be lower just in time for your Labor Day weekend, and we may actually see a nice taste of some lower humidity. Elsewhere across the tropics, there's Idalia, there's Franklin. We have a new tropical depression 11, not a worry to us. A couple of tropical waves, also not a worry to us. So it's good to see that we're kind of quieting things down, at least momentarily, across the Atlantic. Next 7 days, we're all about the heat, at least as we kick off the month of September. A little bit cooler with that lower humidity for this upcoming holiday weekend, coupled with some lower rain chances.